One thing that always strikes me with friends who work at site is how proud they are of working there. I think that's partly because they work there but live in the community, and it's a big responsibility. They keep the place safe. And that's massively important. And I think they're really proud of that. They don't shout about it too much, but you know that they're quietly proud that they go there every day to work, keeping some pretty serious stuff safe, and they come home to their family.
So you get like a lot of youngsters. I know there's a lot of different ages, but a lot of youngsters dealing with, like you say, the nasty stuff around the site, and they don't see it as anything other than I'm just doing my job. But the level of safety, having worked in different industries, the level of safety and the level of expertise in that field, I can't think of another industry in this country that's as safe. But again, like you said before, if there's something goes wrong, everyone's on the bandwagon to complain. But the million things we do right doesn't get mentioned because it's the norm to work in such an environment, isn't it?
So there's loads of things that happen on site that I think that we should be shouting up about and putting them out in, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter, on our external internet page. And I think that maybe it's just the British culture of not wanting to toot your own horn, that we're not telling other people how great we are and how everything that we're doing on this site is amazing. Even if it's a normal day-to-day activity, it's really amazing. And I hope that as we go forward, we start to tell other people what we're doing and put it on the internet or on social media, things like that.
We're a leader, and sometimes we're a little bit bashful to sort of say, well, I'm an expert at what I do. What's wrong with that? You're not being arrogant, you're not being big-headed. You sort of say, well, I've studied hard, I've worked hard, I've got qualifications, I know what I'm talking about. So why not sell yourself as your team, as a squad, as a company, as an industry? What's wrong with that?
So I think the humility is always strikes me that people are doing pretty extraordinary things in their workplace, and it is just the norm. But I think when we look back in 10, 20, 30 years, the long history of sort of world-leading stuff that's happened at Sellafield, the decommissioning journey that we began a few years ago, I think will be seen as world-leading, and the people who worked on it, the expertise, I would hope they can pass it on to different generations, but also into the supply chain and around the world as well. Because I think we've got a massive opportunity with what we're learning every day at site, and how we make sure that we do that safely, but we also think about how we can export that expertise around the world. Because when I look at it from a community perspective and an economic perspective, I think there's massive opportunity in the things that we're learning every day at site. What we can do over the next 10, 20 years, as we are world experts in what we're doing, and we need to be able to sell that.
We have a lot of expertise in the company, and what that means is that we don't always have to build new facilities, new plants, new storage facilities, or the work that I do is around encapsulation. So 10 years ago, it was proposed to build a new encapsulation plant for sludge, but now we've realized that we can reuse WEP and extend its life to support this mission. So we're reusing the facility, the asset, but we're also giving people jobs for longer in that plant. And it's going to be quicker and cheaper because we don't have to wait to build the plant or teach people how to use it, because we already have that expertise. And it means people who may be newer to that area, apprentices or other graduates or something like that, then they'll have another 15 years to build up that experience. Then, as you say, they'll be experts, and we won't just lose the experts we have now. We have longer to build that knowledge.
And as a UK taxpayer, I thank you for that.